My darlings, pull up a seat and pour yourself a cup of truth tea, because we're diving into the royal realness they don't want you to hear. While King Charles and Queen Camilla were busy swirling wine glasses and playing diplomats in Italy, Prince Harry was making power moves that exposed just how out of touch the monarchy has become. From court appearances to surprise visits to Ukraine, Harry's quiet strength is sending shockwaves through the palace. And let's just say, it's driving the firm absolutely mad. Stick with me, because this is juicy. The recent events surrounding Prince Harry's visit to London have sent shockwaves through the palace walls. King Charles III, on a leisurely trip to Italy, chose not to meet with his son. This decision speaks volumes about the fractured relationship between them. Harry's visit was short but significant. He was in London for a court appearance related to his ongoing legal battles with the British tabloid press. The King's absence during this pivotal moment was not lost on anyone. It served as a stark reminder of the deep divisions that remain within the family. This distance only serves to further highlight the growing chasm between them. While Prince Harry was navigating the complexities of the London legal system, King Charles and Queen Camilla were enjoying the sun-drenched hills of Italy. Their trip, a carefully curated mix of cultural visits and leisurely engagements, was a world away from the intensity of Harry's London visit. Pictures of the King and Queen strolling through vineyards and attending art exhibitions painted a picture of serene detachment. It was as if the turmoil engulfing the House of Windsor was happening in a parallel universe. The King's decision to prioritise a leisurely trip over a meeting with his son spoke volumes. It reinforced the perception of a monarch more concerned with appearances than with addressing the very real issues plaguing his family. The Italian sojourn, intended as a display of royal normalcy, backfired spectacularly. It underscored the growing perception of a monarchy out of touch with the concerns of its people. Prince Harry's London trip was not solely defined by legal battles. He also made time for a deeply personal pilgrimage. He visited St. George's Chapel at Windsor Castle, the final resting place of his mother, Princess Diana. This quiet act of remembrance, away from the glare of the cameras, spoke volumes about the depth of his loss and the enduring power of his mother's legacy. This visit, charged with emotion and significance, stood in stark contrast to the King's Italian escapade. It highlighted the difference between duty and genuine connection, between public performance and private grief. The King's decision not to meet with Harry during this time was particularly poignant. It underscored the sense that he remains unable, or perhaps unwilling, to truly connect with his son on an emotional level. The contrast between the King's actions and Harry's quiet pilgrimage resonated deeply with the public. Despite the emotional weight of his visit and the King's cold shoulder, Prince Harry carried himself with dignity and purpose. He remained focused on his mission, determined to use his platform to challenge the status quo and hold those in power accountable. His presence in the London courts, a lone figure battling a powerful industry, resonated deeply with many. This willingness to speak truth to power, even at personal cost, has become a defining characteristic of Harry's post-royal life. His visit to London, though brief, was a powerful reminder that he is no longer content to be defined by his royal title. He is forging his own path, driven by a deep sense of purpose and a commitment to making a tangible difference in the world. His actions in London, particularly in the face of his father's indifference, spoke louder than any carefully crafted statement ever could. They were a testament to his resilience, his unwavering spirit, and his commitment to living a life of purpose and authenticity. Prince Harry's very presence in London, challenging the tabloid press and standing up for what he believes in, exposes a fundamental flaw at the heart of the monarchy. It lays bare the inherent contradiction between the institution's claim to moral authority and its often questionable actions. The King's decision to remain silent, to prioritise royal tradition over addressing the legitimate concerns raised by his son, only serves to further tarnish the Crown's already damaged reputation. Harry's actions, on the other hand, resonate with a public increasingly disillusioned with the monarchy's antiquated traditions and reluctance to embrace change. His willingness to speak out against injustice, to challenge the status quo, stands in stark contrast to the perceived complacency of the institution he left behind. This contrast is not lost on the public. It fuels a growing sense that the monarchy, in its current form, is no longer fit for purpose. While the king focuses on maintaining the appearance of stability within the palace walls, Prince Harry's influence continues to grow on the global stage. His charitable work, particularly his advocacy for mental health awareness and support for veterans, has earned him widespread admiration. He has used his platform to shine a light on issues often ignored by the mainstream media. His willingness to speak openly about his own struggles, to show vulnerability and compassion, has helped to destigmatize mental health issues and encourage others to seek help. His work with the Invictus Games, a sporting event for wounded, injured and sick servicemen and women, has been particularly impactful. Through this initiative, he has not only provided a platform for these athletes to showcase their resilience and determination, but has also helped to change the narrative surrounding disability and inspire countless individuals around the world. His global reach, amplified by his willingness to speak truth to power and challenge the status quo, stands in stark contrast to the more traditional and arguably limited influence of the monarchy. Prince Harry's recent visit to London, though brief, was a pivotal moment in his ongoing journey. It highlighted the stark differences between his path and that of the institution he left behind. His actions, characterized by quiet dignity and a fierce determination to fight for what he believes in, speak volumes about his character and his evolving vision for the future. While the monarchy grapples with its relevance in a rapidly changing world, Harry is forging a new kind of legacy. It is a legacy defined not by titles or tradition, but by compassion, authenticity, and an unwavering commitment to making a tangible difference in the world. His willingness to challenge the status quo, to speak truth to power, and to use his platform to advocate for positive change has earned him the respect and admiration of millions around the world. He has become a symbol of hope, a reminder that even in the face of adversity, it is possible to break free from the constraints of tradition and forge one's own path. So, my darlings, as the palace prepares for yet another spin cycle to explain Charles's cold shoulder, just know this: Harry didn't need a meeting to make his mark. His presence, his purpose and his power are louder than any royal wine toast. And every time the crown tries to sideline him, he rises, stronger, smarter and more impactful. Don't forget to like, subscribe and drop your thoughts in the comments, because here we say the quiet parts out loud.